What is up, my brethren? Welcome back to another episode of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. How y'all doing, everybody? I know it's been a while since you've last seen me on the game. And you know what? Last week was kind of rough. Kind of rough for me. So I kind of just took a bit of a break every now and then making videos and just stopped doing it all entirely. Like, you know, the last... what's it called? The last AI video, I had that ready for like a couple days. Well, not ready, but I had the footage done. I just need to edit it, and I just never got around to editing it. I was just very, I was just kind of just checked out, and then one day in particular, I had a really rough day. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday or Saturday. I had like a really rough day. But hey, I'm back, and hopefully things will calm down a bit for a while. As I'm coming up, I actually am planning on going on a little vacation, so I might not make videos. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Anyway, the last time we were here, we had successfully nullified Ms. Zhu, who is just a school teacher that loved animals a lot. And, you know, it sucks. It sucks what happens. Now we have some, information that the woman in white with the Buddha statue, and is about the same person as Ms. Zhu. And, well, we now have a new lead on about the one with the Buddha statue, as we're thinking we should get the Buddha statues, and hopefully the spirits will be appeased. Something about that shelter we were in last time that has it where we noticed it, so who knows what will happen. And we still have our partner in the at the moment. We still have the doctor or whatever her name was, but she's still here with us. Though she doesn't totally believe everything that's going on here, so hopefully in this chapter we'll be able to save her. And Mary's still not here, because she's dead. Should I rest for today? I decide to rest now. Yeah, Miss Zhu. Yeah, this was I actually did look up for this chapter, and yeah, this chapter was actually the least favorite. So I knew it. Like, it had to be. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? And then this girl, I forgot what her name was. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki. Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary's unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse. And if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. Ah, that explains why we've only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe that the cursed thing is real. She raises her voice to hide out her shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits in the Mark. But I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why did it have to happen to me? Oh. Eek! Hero is startled at the sudden knock. A visitor in the middle of the night. I don't need Mary to know it's a mark bearer. We got some fresh meat. Sorry to impose on you so late. Oh, whoa. A tall, thin man walks in. His skin as white as a sheet and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. Another doctor, like... what's that? Wait, is it time? Wait, is it time? Oh, I don't know. Are you deserving of that voice? I don't know. For any of you who don't know, I kind of keep my voices categorized in ways, as you know. My man Shao, I gave him my 7 voice for my Zero Escape series. So, do I want to give this man? He looked like it, don't he? He looked like he can go crazy at any time. Should I give him the Nagito voice? And I know we've never put Danganronpa on this channel, and we may never put Danganronpa on this channel, as I know 2x2 will be coming out sometime this year. I mean, if you guys want me to do a Danganronpa, if you guys want me to do a Danganronpa Let's Play, I wouldn't mind. But our history on visual novel games on this channel isn't that well known. So we'll have to wait and see. But do I give you the Nagito voice? I haven't used the Nagito voice in forever. Okay. You're Yoshiki and Hiru, right? I heard all about you and the mark from Yasuoka before I came here. Something about a Miss Zoo too. Sounds like you had a rough night. That's not my Nagito voice. Like, God, Hajime. Yeah, there we go. He seems to know Yasuoka. Maybe she's following through on her promise and Sam to help us. Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuji Daimon. I think you can guess my occupation. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain. Thank goodness. God, you're a real idiot if you couldn't figure out what my occupation is. I mean, I'm just super duper lucky. He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Daimon's eyes flicker over to the suspicion in Hiru's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you, the mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it, or maybe it's just part of my super duper luxury powers. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuoka told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's mention of a strange mark in my grandpa's records as a military physician. I did some personal research. A military physician's records would mean they're from the Second World War. More than 50 years ago. But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumor would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in the secret army laboratory. After the war, all top secret documents related to the lab were burned. Except the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Dr. Daimon, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Every country had at least 1 or 2 soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was at the end of the war. And they were backed into a corner. How unscientific. Don't you think so, Mr. Yoshiki? I mean, it is kind of... we can't deny the possibility, but... What? Are you serious? I can see why Yasuoka gave you her stamp of approval. The way you consider every possibility is indeed admirable. That open-mindedness, well, must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier? That makes me think about the body Stavla cannon 50 years ago and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Daimon, where is that lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give me any details about it. I see. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki, that 13th Army Engineering Lab is the shelter Zukawa went to. She pulls out her old map. I wanted to keep it a secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrance to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, Hiru? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Tsukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loves strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense, but if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Oh god, there's a lot more talk. Let me take a sip of my tea. It's soothing chamomile. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hiru? He could have been. All I know is that he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab? And now both of you have the mark? Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hiru and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the Kannon soldier. And even that reminds me of a statue. The traces of Miss Zoo in the shelter. It might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. Dr. Daimon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuoka for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Daimon, will you help us? Yes, of course. Just don't expect anything physical. I'm not that lucky. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. Let's give him the Nagito. God, Hajime. God, yeah. What's her name? Kazuo? God, Kazuo. Bullying a girl? Not cool. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. So we're heading to the shelter? About that, we were stopped from going further by a locked door. That strange old man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us though. It'll be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole on K Miyamachi North Road. I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there. But there seems to be one other one. It's on M. Now South Alley. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. Then let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. Alright. Rumors of the Kannon soldier. I guess that's our new one. Rumors of the Kannon soldier. Yasuoka sent a new mark bearer, Daimon to the mansion. He talked about a mysterious being called the Kannon soldier he learned about from clinical records during World War II. Those documents also mention a scar similar to the mark. Everyone who had it worked in a specific army research facility. They were developing the Kannon soldier there at the end of the war. I don't really know what the Kannon soldier is, but if everyone involved in the research got the mark, then I can't help but think they were trying to make a spirit into a weapon. But why would Daimon, grandson of a research, and Hiru, granddaughter of a lab engineer, suddenly get the mark now? Did the soldier's curse spread to the descendants or something? And then there's the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Hiru agrees to tell us more about it. Her old map is of that lab, the same underground shelter we broke into earlier. The key to Tsukawa's transformation and stolen statues is likely there, so we'll have to go back again. The map shows another entrance on M. Now South Alley. Let's try looking around there this time. You got it. Hey man, dude. And I even get to use the Nagito voice. I mean, I don't get to use this voice often, Vamp Knight. What are you doing? It's like I'm sorry, Nagito. It's just I can't just be throwing the Nagito voice all willy nilly at people. People have to deserve the Nagito voice, and this guy kind of looks like a Nagito, if I'm being honest. God, you're so right, Vamp Knight. I mean, I wouldn't even know. Although my Nagito voice isn't that good. I feel like it sounds like my Phoenix Wright voice, but whatever. Or not my Phoenix Wright. It sounds like my it sounds like my ace, if I'm being honest. But oh well. Let's see. Who will I take? Aloof, the sickly doctor, or the aloof scientist. A doctor or a scientist? Well, we're going to a lab, which they will both be no, but I'll take Shuji. Why not? Well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. It can't be that bad. Give me a chance to work on my Nagito voice today. We reach M Now South Alley. The North Road is silent and empty. It's hard to believe an entrance is on the... oh, God, hold on. God, Hajime, it's hard to believe a lab entrance is on the residential street like this. In any case, we should look around. You read my mind. I read my mind, Nagito. There are traces of a name on the store up by the roof. It looks like it's closed now. There's the manhole. Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted. Well, it is nighttime, so... There's a manhole. Unlike Kei Miyamachi, this road only has one. It definitely looks suspicious. The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at Kei Miyamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would, at least. A reasonable conclusion. We can assume all info on this place is being concealed by someone. It'd be trouble if it were made public, huh? And it's people who used to be involved. Yes. Some are still alive today. A certain city representative used to be my grandfather's colleague. The Kujos may not be innocent either. Were they involved somehow? Oh, you don't know? After the war, the Kujo head was prohibited from public service. It was because he assisted the army in some manner. So he could have been involved with the lab? If I had to make a guess, this manhole is a Pandora's box for any dignitary with a damaged reputation. I wonder what secrets we'll find. Still, you know a lot more about it, considering. I'm interested in the lab myself, though not as much as the hero is. I've already done some research. But, this being such an important secret place, isn't it a little too easy to get into? True, they're not guarding it. The lid could have originally been locked or bolted shut somehow. This Miss Zhu might have done away with the restraints. Oh man. Alright, doing the Nagito voice too much. Might fuck me up today, but I'll do it for you guys. When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. This smells familiar. Like the other entrance. The hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too. This reminds me of when I was a kid. Let's get going, Yoshiki. Let's get going, Nagito. And like they're just sending down, like they're just sending down. Yakushi goes first, and Diamond goes next. He's like, God, Yoshiki, are you looking at my ass? Like, and Diamond and I descend into the dark world, hidden beneath H City. What awaits us down? What awaits us down in that darkness? Will we find the truth we're seeking, or a hell smeared with blood? Oh God, Chapter 5, Cannon Soldier. I mean, like, we've done this 4 times already. You should be expecting a lot less. The sight that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Kei Miyamachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. This is not the place for someone with bad lungs like me should be. And is that an army song? Hearing that, I feel worse. It's been 50 years, so there's no way a radio or phonograph is still playing. Something supernatural has to be at work. It's so easy to fall back and blame things on the supernatural now. I've gotten too used to this occult world. I see. I don't have any spiritual powers, so that kind of thing. Yes, you do. You have your super duper luxury powers. Fuck. This Nocto's gonna kill me. You have your super duper luxury powers, you know? And you have your Mimi powers, and that's all you need, Diamond. If you say so, then I'll believe you. Well, that's all we have, isn't it? Just our beliefs. It's a bloodstain. There's an area within the stain that has a lighter color than the rest. I rub my fingers over it and realize that something is stuck to the floor. I keep scratching at it until it starts to crease, and I manage to pull it off the floor. Oh, cool. Talisman. I'll take that, thank you very much. Let's see, anything else in the hole? Should we go back or forward? Oh. Looks just like the one we were here before, but it's a pitch black. There are pitch black stains. Is this blood? Seems so. Still, there's entirely too much of it. It's like a blood bag burst. But doesn't that other thing bother you too? Of course it bothers me. I imagine we're on the same page. It looks like something was posted here. There's a clearly defined clean space on the wall, as if something had been there. It looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here. Some kind of poster or bulletin? There's unfortunately no way to know. I open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been a poster. I only end up drying out my eyes. The stains seem to be old blood. It crackles and breaks off into flakes when I run my fingers over it. Ugh. Oh, you gotta touch it. And the door is a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. I mean, maybe we can just like break it down. It is old. I don't know. Well, then again, he might not be up for it, but who knows? All right, guess we're going forward. There is a song playing. I just heard it. This looks like an emergency light. This place is abandoned. Has a power generator been running for all these years? Yeah, who knows, honestly. Sorry, I'm just drinking my tea. I'm almost done with it, and it's getting kind of lukewarm now, so. There we go. And let's see. A trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Was someone trying to escape? There are pitch black stains. I open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been a poster. I only end up drying out my eyes. Stain seems to be old blood. Right, same stuff. Well, we got nothing else. Watch. Like right now. Oh no. Oh, we're at a crossroad. Oh god. Something flows swiftly down the pipes. Where? I didn't see nothing. No, I didn't see nothing. Shit, where we go? Left, up, or right? Let's go left. Oh, another door? When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. A presence is approaching. There's an instant beeping like a telegraph. Keep going? I shrug and keep moving forward. Ah, shit. Live or die. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Oh, I don't know Morse code. Come on now. The sequence. Dash dot space dash dot dot dash. Just keeps repeating. This code, what in the world does it mean? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Buddha. Man, how am I supposed? I don't know Morse code. How am I supposed to know? The darkness tightens around my throat like a noose. Without oxygen, my brain instantly shuts down. All right, so you just killed that. Just out of buttfuck nowhere. How am I supposed to? I don't know. I don't know Morse code. Like the game expects me to know Morse code or something. I don't know. Shit. How about we freeze? I freeze in place. Live or die. The beeping becomes gradually louder. I wonder if it's trying to tell me something. Okay, the same thing. Alright, I'm gonna try heaven. That sounds like the right one as well. But I swear to God, it's soul. Fuck this game. What the fuck? These decisions are like so fucked, man. I swear sometimes. Like, how am I supposed to know? I don't know Morse code just off the back of my head. And like, we haven't seen anything that'd be like, oh yeah, here's the list for like Morse code. And it's like, how am I supposed to know? And no hints either. Just so you know, no hints either. A presence is approaching. Yeah, come on. This is why I usually almost skip shit like this, because like I keep dying and I always get the wrong answer every single time, and it's like, okay, I wizard every single possibility before I finally got the right answer. So that means soul, really. A dash dot space dash dot dot dash means soul. Better not give me another one. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. I don't know, to my heart? What? How is that wrong? I mean, if you want to be like the stomach, I don't know. Okay. What is what is the fucking Daimon over there? What's Nagito doing back there? That'd be like, it's just letting me die. Unless he's dying too, which they never really tell you, but. Alright, if it's not stomach, I swear to God if it's head, I'm gonna choose stomach. Like, I'm going to choose stomach. It better be stomach. And the thing about this like stuff is like we can't really skip dialogue, so we can't really skip this dialogue. So you had to go repeat it over and over again every time you fail it, and then it takes so long to get to this point, right? Like, look, a whole fucking it's like 0.50 seconds, 0.50 whatever how it goes by, and it's like it takes like a whole minute to get to like the next one. It better be stomach. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. Cause then it's like, bro. Cause then it's like, this happens a lot. This happened a lot with Miss Zoo, where it was like, oh, I'm just gonna run out the options because the game's not giving me a hint here on what I should be doing. And sometimes the game doesn't even give you the hints. Like now, I will say that the game for the most part does give you hints on what you should be doing on these life or death decisions. But like with moments like this so far, and like in Miss Zoo a lot. As an example, the game doesn't give you like a lot of hints. The game either doesn't give you a lot of hints or just doesn't give you anything at all. It's just like, oh, just figure it out, you know? And like here, like we haven't had those conversations about like where the soul could be or like Morse code, and like this is new. This is new. We haven't seen nothing like this. So I'm like, I'm like, guys, what do you want me to do? You just want me to guess? Like, because if I guess 2 times out of 3, then it's just forcing the right answer, and it's like, I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think that? I don't know. In the sequel, I hope they change that. I really do. It's like, well, they'll give us not give us the answer, but like give us more of a hint, you know? The beeping suddenly stops. Is this seriously? Amazing. A real supernatural event. Diamond seems pleased. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure this will happen again, but there's no need to tell him that. You're right. Is it safe now? Yeah, probably. Then let's keep going. Whew, man, I am fucking got my voice. I chose this. This is my thing. Let me see. And this is all the same, right? Dry out my eyes. Alright, let's see the door then. Whoa. Oh, there's a dead body right there. I see it. The area in the room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's a part of a medical facility. It looks like an operating room. And this smell must be... Oh, there it is. Yashiki, sorry, but could you shine the light over there? I shine the flashlight as directed and find a corpse. Diamond crouches down and begins to study it. Whoa, it's pretty old. You might be better off having an archaeologist or anthropologist look at this. Diamond skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. The corpse is odd, extremely odd. The cervical vertebrae is severed. But the cut's a mess. Some kind of small bladed object did it most likely. Though it clearly wasn't cut with a surgical tool. I can't even imagine why anyone would do something so cruel. The head was severed with a tool, huh? It's too old. The corpse isn't enough. Someone should have left behind records. It might have been wise to search the room. Yeah, good idea. In the lab. Someone severed the head with like a blade. The research lab looks more like an operating room. The stay it's in suggests that inhumane experiments took place here. I'd really like to leave this place, but we need to thoroughly check for any documents or tools left behind. Hatred clogs the air in here, making it more dangerous than any other places we've been. We could be attacked at any time. We must be prepared. Alright, well, I don't think anything's gonna happen to you. Gee, did you hear that? Fuck. Do we want to check? I guess we gotta check the body. It looks like it's been a number of years since the person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. It's a cabinet with a glass door. Looks like something's inside. I open it and search around. I find bells attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal Vat Management Record. I flip the cover open. Dispose 200 Super Dimension Suddenly Iron Door Half Spiritualized. Hypothesis: Focus mythical forces need sacred object to erase. Safely value released code Diamond. There's something else written. Got Kagura's Suzu Bells Disposal Vat Management Record. What in the world are those notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualization? I don't understand half of those words. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. I close the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Huh? It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. It glitters pale gold in the light. What? The mark starts stinging, sucking on my blood. I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair as if I'm being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place. I, I've been here before. Oh shit. Already? What the fuck? The mark's colors go more vivid. Hold on, we're this close to... No way! Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else. That's my own voice. As I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge of or control over them. Memories aren't mine. Words and feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind the wall. Felt weird when standing in front of the wall. Yashiki? What's this all of a sudden? The instant Diamond speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remember something important. Are you honestly all right? Those were some rather odd mumbles. I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Diamond didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Still though, that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw the golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard the other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal vat beyond the wall. The voice said to find that. Weird. In lab 1. So we've been here. Okay, we're finally getting there. Oh, wrong button. we're finally getting somewhere on you, Kazuo. Like, we find documents and a Kagura Suzu bell in the cabinet. The files say something odd. Spiritual eye at the door. Released with sacred object. The Kagura Suzu bell is probably considered one. We also learned the safety valve release password is Diamond. I'm bothered by a thin blonde hair found between the pages. The moment I wonder if a foreigner was here. I hear a voice saying, check the disposal vat. What the? It's not the usual whisper in my ear. It's my own voice. I have no control over my mouth as it moves on its own. Are the fragments of my memory causing this? It keeps going. It's probably behind the wall. So weird. It's like I have some special power. A bell used in ancient Shinto dance rituals. It has 3 sets of small bells. 7, 5, and 3. Also called a Miko bell. It's meant to be used by shrine maidens. Weird. Well, let's look a bit more then. It's a metal cabinet. Some of the doors are open, but most are locked tight. I search the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. The letters in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection. This Ura statue donated from H Shrine, created by Lion statue makers. Using chisel, donated by same family, sever head. Tool together becomes a key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's something else written. What the? Okay, and a short sword. It mentions a chisel. Does it mean those are used for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. It's hard to believe, but did they actually use it to sever the heads? It's unbelievable doing something like that. Oh, I probably can. I can probably imagine it. Shit. We had a motherfucker chase us with a fucking drill once. I opened the wire mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I got to close the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. Oh, talisman. Thank you. I'll be taking that. Nothing else here? The dried skin. Yep. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, let's go. Let's make sure nothing else is here. Alright, should we go left or forward now? Let's go forward. Oh god, this place is big. Nothing here. Oh god. And that's blood. The dry blood is blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh, is that so, Kazuo? Yeah, like that. We go north at the intersection and oh hell, that door is flashing in and out. An outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that. Huh? What? Are you seeing odd things again? You can't see it? Unfortunately, no. Looks like Diamond can't see the door. Mumble, mumble. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual within spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods, the flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. Flickering half spirit door. You mean gods, like, there's a passage beyond the intersection that looks like a dead end. An iron door flickers in and out, and for whatever reason, I'm the only one who can see it. I can't believe this. Do I really have some sort of spiritual power? Oppose the spiritual with the spiritual. So, do I have to use a sacred object? Or maybe sacred objects are effective against spiritual beings? Better remember that. If that's the only thing. The outline of a door flickers in and out of the wall. It's hard to make it out clearly. Is this what half spiritualization is? I touched the door, but it feels like a wall. Seems the door has no substance. Well, the only spiritual we have here is these bells, low key. I take out the Kagura Suzu bell. Is just touching it okay? No. Have to... Strange words spill from my lips again. It's the priestess tool. If a man dispels spiritual power, it'll be destroyed. So touch it silently. All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Oh, the next instant the door physically appears. What? Wait, I'm not hallucinating, am I? I'm completely shocked. What magic did you conjure to do this? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. This place is giving me a bad feeling. Then we'll come back to this later. we'll just search the rest of the place, just so we're clear. Let's go forward, I guess. Nothing else here. All right. Then it's to the right. Oh, okay. I just went back to weird. To the right, I meant. Another door. See nothing there. Alright, let's go in. It's set the same way as the operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments. I hope there are experiment notes. Now let's get searching. Oh, did you hear that again? All right, sorry. I'm gonna have to tweak the Nagito voice for a bit. I guess I can't keep using it for too long, in a row. So it might sound a bit weird, but he indeed has a Nagito voice. It looks like it's been a number of years since the person died. Yeah, the dried skin, cut by the neck is jagged. Let's see. It's a rusted filing cabinet. It's a well-built metal cabinet. Whatever's inside should be intact. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. A notebook with a black cover is left inside. Experimental unit correspondence code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says Cannon, words code, weapons code name, 3 dots, a dash, 2 dots, 2 dash. Heavenly Buddha, project's code name, dot dash dot dash dash, then dot dash dash dot. Soul, human heads used as material. Okay, see, this is where we could have gotten this. But no, we went, fine game, fine. It looks like a Waboon code. It's similar to Morse. Waboon? I don't know Waboon. I've never heard of Waboon. I know Morse code. It's a cabinet with a glass. Something inside. Cool. Let's see. I open it and search inside. I find a notebook tickled research records and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can still just make out what they say. 70th. Next experiment, Asura statue. Cone, male body and female head. Success. Then, a supernatural phenomenon. Spirits frequent hard continue experiments. That's all it says. A palm pistol. It seems to be a record of the experiments performed here. How fascinating. Let's see. The short story. A prototype weapon developed by the army in the shelter. A spring is installed in the hilt, but it's so flimsy that it's destroyed after one use, so it was never officially adopted. That's like being like a... It's like, what are they called? Not a switchblade, but like a ballistic. Yeah, a ballistic knife, something like that. Let's see. And a palm pistol, a small palm-sized gun developed by the Army for self-defense. A number of unsolved issues, such as one holding one bullet, and its only reliability caused this development to be cancelled. It only has one bullet? Alright. Nothing's inside the metal cabinet. Alright, I think that's it here. Alright, we'll come back here. There's still a bit more we can explore. Like, to the right now. Oh. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Seems to be locked. Can we get like a picture of the map? I think that would help a lot. Okay, this is where we started. Good. Okay. So we went to the left here, and there was another door that we couldn't open. Oh no, we went in here, right. It was the first thing we went to. And then, okay, that's the same door from before. That's fine. Oh, I keep, okay. So that's the same door from before. That's the first door we couldn't open. Alright, so before we go into this, let's see. Dispose 200 super dimension, iron door, half spiritualized, hypothesis, mystical forces, needs sacred object to erase. The code name and the release code is Diamond. And let's see, the Earth statue, donated from H Shrine, created by Lion statue makers using chisel, donated by the same family, sever head, tool together becomes the key. And then, let's see. Well, I know what soul is. I just remember what heavenly and canon is. Heavenly, Buddha, and that's... So canon has 3 dashes, has 3 dots in the beginning. And heavenly has 1 dot in the beginning, just so I remember. And the research records, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. See how we can fare with this. Alright, let's go. I push open the iron door and we head inside. Whoa. Whoa, this is amazing. On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this a disposal vault? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Something's on the ground. It's like a sword. A rusted army sword. I take what Diamond picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? They're kind of just scattered around. This might be a garbage dump. Just then. Oh god. Huh? A sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit up with a pale light. I have a rather bad feeling. It's okay, Nagato. We have your super duper luster powers. We'll be fine. Let's get out of here for now. I tried to open the door to get us out, but... What? It's locked. Impossible. Oh shit. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swimming is not something I ever wanted to do. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water underground? We have to get out of here. We'll die of hypothermia. Oh man. Live or die. I have to remember what was written in those documents about the disposal vat. All I see near me are the Buddha heads. Let's see. What should I do? Touch the Aizen Azura head. Okay, I guess. It was the Hayagriva head. I tried moving the Buddha head, but the water doesn't stop flowing in. By the time I realize I failed, I've already lost feeling in my hands and feet. My heart struggles violently to keep breathing, to keep beating. But then my body grows light as a feather. Right, fine. The only bad thing is we gotta go through the whole dialogue again, watch. Alright, live or die. So I'm pretty sure it was... Is it diamond or... Because the code is diamond. We could try it, but I don't think it's the right word. Okay, I guess I'm just wrong. I guess I'm stupid. Whatever. So, diamond. The diamond Arhat head. I touched the diamond Arhat head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. And the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa! It's pulling us in! Oh, well, alright, that was easy. When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift up my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remembered Diamond. That's right, where's Diamond? No need to be so worried. Oh god. Haha, so it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. I tried to ask him about Diamond, but... my jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T-Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for near an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything, but I am pretty darn hungry. The man eyes me, his smile sharp. So we're just gonna take him back to the mansion. We get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with the towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man, whew, it's hot. Can I open the window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in the way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Diamond shudders. You can see us shivering, can't you? How selfish can you get? It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stopped chattering. The man's name is Banshee Ito. That's how he introduced himself, but that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell like freshly baked bread. It kind of cheers me up. Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's a stench of dried filth. Ugh. So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? I don't feel the talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. I shouldn't be surprised. That's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing down there? What were you two doing down there? It's a long story. I've summarized everything we know about spirits and the mark until I catch up to when we met him in the underground shelter. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. I wonder if you truly understand, old man. Oh, okay. I wonder if you truly understand, old man. Diamond's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. And you guys are wrapped up in it now. I think that's the right voice for him. His story certainly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I'll say I'm not talking about that yet. I was born in a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see things others can't. I stake my name, Banshee Ito, on it, so you can't trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you got swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? How do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. The center? That swirling grudge and the spirit thing. That's what you call it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse? Something like that should be left within that there swirly grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's running out of batteries. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. Well, we're back to the mansion now. Oh ho, that reminds me, Yoshiki. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Just a little symbol of our friendship. Underground shelter? Oh, cool. Is this a key for the underground shelter? I found it when I was popping in and out from the place. I held on to it. And I'll lend it to you for now, Yoshiki. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Hiro walks up to us. Oh, welcome back. Learn anything? Diamond busts in before I can speak. Wait a second. You're not really considering... You haven't fallen for that suspicious old man's story, have you? Oh, wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Yoshiki, you believe me, right? Sure, we'll just... That's my good pal Yoshiki for you. Well, suppose you're fine with it, then I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Woo! Food! Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Hiro gives me an exasperated look. Mr. Yoshiki, you got one crazy one in your hands this time. You have no idea. To appease a starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns. The epitome of hunger. He greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. Well, he is homeless, though. I bet he hasn't had a long time. That was enough food for 10 people. He devours all of it. And I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner.
Excellent.
He said that in English. Excellent. I haven't been this full in forever. That's his voice, yeah. Glad to hear it. Mind answering some questions? Why are you down in the shelter? Well, that's an easy one. Because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hiro and Diamond seem to be the same. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up about 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter, and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Tsukawa. I nod. This is my thought as well. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was? A damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar. No way, you too? Banshee removes his scarf, revealing his mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you the scar. I figured. It was the KANNON soldier after all. The KANNON soldier? How do you know that name? Some document I saw how had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, Hiro, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope, I burnt them for warmth. I had delicious roasted potato too. Well, how could you? Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Diamond. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than this strange old man's. It's fine. My noggin works different from most people's. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about the project. Oh god. The Heavenly Buddha project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. So they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineer Lab. To make the cannon soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere else. That must be H shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statue with spiritual power. There was a monk from T Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over, but nobody thought anything actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep the fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day the statue started moving. It went berserk through the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red bite-like marks on them. The thing went and wrecked the place, and then it stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. And that's about everything it said. Yeah, we all shook. Hiro and Diamond are as white as a sheet. I probably am too. It's hard to say to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible. How do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the cannon soldier. Gah. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hiro's marks. What if you flipped that though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, the marks disappeared. But once it started up again, you got them cuz you're the descendants. If that's true, then that's the children's inherit their parents' fate. That's crazy. Hiro can't seem to muster up any kind of counter argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago, but why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea? It's the most important part. Try to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark maybe forgot. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it just completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the cannon soldiers to free our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own. If he can't be more helpful. You seem a pro at this, Yoshiki. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything. But you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having wild premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter. So what are you folks gonna do now? Good question. Maybe we should investigate the statues, honestly. Let's investigate the statues in the shelter. I finally figured out where the statues stolen from H Shrine are. If we can return them, it's possible our marks will disappear. I guess we're going back in then. Hiro's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need to stop that for the cannon soldiers. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you going to do then? I'm full now, so I'm just gonna go take a nap in the park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about the soldier. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, oh, wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. Oh, God. Oh, there. So I guess we're gonna do this again next time. Ito Banshee. I'm not sure if that's his name or not, but we'll see. Somehow we make it out of the freezing water trap. Oh wait, somehow we make it out of the freezing water trap in the disposal vat and return to the mansion with a strange homeless man calling himself Banshee Ito. He's been living in that shelter and he has surprising info. He says he saw Tsukawa going in and out and then saw a Buddha statue walking around. He tells us of some research documents he had to burn for warmth. They detailed something called the Heavenly Buddha Project, some mumbo jumbo about using spiritual power to make a statue into a weapon. They gathered numerous sacred objects, including a massive number of statues from the shrine in H City. There was no way it'd work, the war was almost over, but it moved. The spirit weapon named the Cannon Soldier moved. The soldier went berserk in the shelter and killed people. Those who escaped had a scar, most likely the mark. What's alarming, though hard to believe, is that walking statue Banshee saw. And that's when he got the mark, which means the Cannon Soldier is moving once more. That might be why Diamond and Hero, descendants of those involved, now have the mark as well. It's unclear that what made the soldier move, past or present, but we have to find a way to stop it. Maybe there are records on how they stopped it 50 years ago? Banshee doesn't remember. Only that some person with spiritual power used something to do something. I guess all we can do is search the shelter. I have to trust both my past and present self. I don't know about that one, man. Let's see. An army sword discovered in the disposal vat, abandoned in a room that's filled with water, has caused the entire blade to rust. Look, I don't know, Kazuo, but if you know this place, when we get rid of the spirit, you could get rid of your mark too. That's what's going for me. But I guess it'll have to be for next time, because I'm out of time. It's all good. Next time when we come back, we will go back into the shelter and see what we can find, and hopefully we can stop the Cannon Soldier and get back to our regular lives. But until then, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. You all know what to do. Hit the bell so you know if I'm going to drop new videos, and check out all my socials. Links in the description down below. And with that being said, I'm Vamp Knight, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Peace.